job forcing a turnover.
Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another.
Snags it down the right side. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Jackson gonna throw it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. So they're gonna send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Craver. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see with guys, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Throwing Reed. Escapes the pressure to his right. Finds his man. It's Craver. And the defense drags him down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Bounced off his feet.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Here's Reed to throw. Quick strike complete. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Down here on the Razorback sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Jackson will throw. Fires on the move. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Edwards. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on him. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback.
About to whoop Yeehaws ass.
In sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight.
They ain't finna do shit. They terrible. They will come back. Okay. You don't even believe that shit. I know you don't believe that shit.
Winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or the pass. I can't give them everything.
I'm just waiting for EA to kick in. We'll see.
Big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Still looking for
Oh, no. This nigga jinxed me. Oh, get out of there, big boy.
Tried to scramble his way
This
free,
nigga
but
jinxed
defense
me.
does a great job. There's no game
Hey,
on
man,
the play.
get off my shit, bro.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm
Look
the
at Cheeks,
football, you
man.
stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up. just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down, Reed is complete. He's got enough for the first down, and he stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks.
Ooh, niggas on their
There's
ass.
a little room there. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards.
Put them hogs on their ass. That's what we doing.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. There he goes.
I tried to stiff on his ass.
Chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On the run, it's Edwards. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Aggies have pushed it inside the 20.
Who?
Trying
Sound
to
like
run,
what, baby?
it's Owens. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short
what about
of the
it?
line to gain its 4th down. The Razorbacks take their first timeout.
Somebody made it for me at
And
work.
now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down.
I mean, I'm not going back to work no time soon. And that was my salad. Mommy just asked for it.
Looking for the first down, Texas A&M lines up on 4th. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call it timeout.
When she said that?
Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do
That
on
was
4th
yesterday.
down. And this kicker has had a busy night.
Today
The
she
field goal
texted me
unit
and
is
said
out
she
there
won.
for the 3rd time. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On
Baby,
I want to go.
I just
want
want to dance.
Trust your kicker.
I just
He does
want
his
to
job,
dance.
and he puts three on the
Baby, I just want to dance. I just want to dance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
She said, come on, boy.
Let's check in with
Probably
Holly
give you the
Rowe.
rest of that
Down
salad.
here on the Razorback sideline, there is
Fat
a
back.
lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding
Come on,
off it, and
Hogs.
they've got their backs against the wall
Come
in
on,
a hostile
Hogs.
environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game.
Them
Back to
hogs
you.
there.
Appreciate
Give me that
Holly.
peek. Oh,
And they won't
he
make the
pulled me,
connection
bro. That
looking
should
to
have been an
make a big
offensive
play
pass
there.
interference.
I
That
think the
didn't
big
grab
reason
my
this
shoulder.
offense is struggling right now, and why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate moving forward. The pass pro has got to be better to help this guy
I was
out.
right. I
Jackson
knew it. She
will
heard
throw.
you.
Unloads to the wideout. Connection
Just trying
to
to
the
get
right.
there.
He
So easy.
stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Timeout taken by the
What?
offense is their second.
Why?
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's
I'll
left
get
in this
some
first half.
Good. Good.
To the air on first
We're
down.
good right here.
That's caught. It's Russell. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Razorbacks can play this second down
Watch
a
the
lot
run.
of ways with just a few yards to go.
No
Lost a
run.
throw. He's
Okay.
working against the clock.
What's the throw? Where
There's
you want
the
to throw it to?
pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Oh, my
Caught. Goes
God.
to the marker. It's Platt.
I should have came and picked that up. That's my fault.
Route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I should have
When
picked that
offenses
shit
get
up.
first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Plenty of work to do here
Watch
on
that
second
side,
and long.
y'all. Looking at 83.
Looking
He ain't
downfield,
doing
and
that.
time is running short.
He ain't doing that.
Trying to
Oh,
escape
oh,
and
shit.
get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get to...
Deep shot for the
Hell
end
no,
zone.
give me that.
It's
Oh,
caught
they
in the end
cheated.
zone.
They cheated for this
Touchdown,
nigga.
Arkansas.
They cheated.
And this defense, just a little bit of a letdown right before the half. Been controlling this football game, been dominating this football game, giving up points, got to go into half, get it buckled back down, get that intensity cranked back up.
Man, you seen that cheating ass shit.
That is
That
an
nigga was not supposed to
efficient
catch
drive. 7
that
plays,
shit.
75 yards. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy
All right.
of that touchdown pass.
We'll see. Fuck around and run this whole back. Stop playing with me. Stop playing
He'll
with
bring
me.
it out. It's Bussy.
Oh,
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
baby, I just want to
Offense
dance.
has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Reed throws to the wideout.
Oh,
It is incomplete, and
Catch
now
that,
there
boy.
are 4 seconds remaining.
You got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw
Drop.
by the quarterback. That's a catch
Drop.
that receiver needs to make.
shut him down off
One more
another
snap
shot.
coming before halftime.
Oh,
Running inside, it's Owens.
that's a little
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
drive.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
No.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings.
What's
The
in that
Week
thing?
5 edition of our update show.
Wasn't there some
Let's
chicken in there?
start with TCU
There's chicken in there?
taking on the number 7 team, the BYU
In there?
Cougars.
Let me have it.
And it's the Horned Frogs sneaking
Look at
out
that.
of here with an upset
put
victory.
chicken and ranch
Have to
in it?
see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. That gets them back above 500. They're now 3-2 on the season. Here
Called
now
black-
some other games you may
called
have
black
interest
and
in,
chicken.
and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Where you at, young? You at home or at work?
Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense.
I
And
just
what
got out of
they've
work.
done through 2 quarters is help tilt the
My
scales in this
goddamn
game.
30 minutes,
What
yo.
adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. One of the things he
I
pointed
just
out to his
wanna
team is
dance.
the rivalry
I just
has to
wanna
mean
dance.
more to them here in the second
Now
half.
Hogs will
They've gotten
put
out to a
you-
great start. At home,
Man.
they're able to ride the momentum of this crowd. But
I'm about
as
to dog
you know,
walk you.
everything gets more heated,
that
more
bullshit.
intense in these big rivalry moments, and they want to meet the
Hard
moment.
bull,
I'll keep you
fuck.
posted on what that energy feels like down here on the field. Back to you.
Press.
Thanks, Holly. Reed.
Oh, my
He
God.
almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
Another
You can't catch the
incompletion on
ball.
3rd down.
Mm-mm-mm.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
I should have been through it. Oh, I should do.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And the returner could find
All right,
no
fellas.
daylight.
We got to
He
get
goes
some
down.
kind of pressure.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. And I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Spins away from the defender. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Crucial stop here.
Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him.
Yes, baby.
Big guy and great pressure on this defense.
Yeah, we do.
Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for room. It's Owens.
Oh, shit. Wrong button.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back.
Yo.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Sends it back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Fires to the right. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work.
We often have.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
Even though, man,
that last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
They'll send the back in motion. Jackson will throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today,
I'm sick of this man.
Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Makes the grab on the left. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Keeps it himself.
Oh, yeah.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it?
Oh, yeah.
The ball doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is good. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Go.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussy. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake, Reed. Buying some time as he moves left. Complete on the comeback. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down for 38.
Well, a really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
Throwing Reed. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Owens. There's some room.
What, nigga? We out here. How about them hogs, nigga? How about them hogs?
He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggie.
Young, where you at,
Now
man?
they've got a little breathing room. They are in
You fell asleep?
control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. We've got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Going to take him out. Yeah, you might as well. This shit over. I'll put my second string in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
Stop right here.
They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Oh, no.
Into the open. Past the 50.
No.
Past the 30. Past the 20.
Oh, my
and
God.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take
That's my fault.
Touchdown, Razorbacks. Nothing but a
They
vapor
did the
trail
counter.
left behind that guy, and the defense
I took
straight
the
to the
safety.
burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying
the
to limit the
safety out
big
there.
plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
The AT
Fuck it,
unit
man.
on the
Just throw on
field.
them.
Splits the uprights. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. Good work by the coverage unit. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M
Throw the ball
sideline,
to do
there is so
15.
much energy down here on the sideline. This
Running
running back
him.
has been on fire. They expected a big
Oh, this
performance from him
motherfucker.
today, and he has delivered. Just going
Oh,
over
man.
100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play.
Might have a chance.
Motherfucking
They
hog.
get him on the
Running through
ground,
it.
and that'll be the final play of this third period. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
He don't want to press me.
Here's Reed to throw. The short hands, it's Horton.
I
Really
want him
nice
to
pick
press
up
me.
on that one as they get it to
Safety,
the
he don't
36.
press
It'll
me.
be first down.
He pressing
This offense is
sometimes.
just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at
Yeah,
all the
he's
skill
lucky he
positions,
pressed
right? We
me
just
when
saw a
I-
big play in the running game.
when
Now
I
we
ain't
see
got
one in the
no-
passing game.
when
There's
I'm
not
running the ball.
one dude that you can key on here if you're on
Same
defense to
formation,
try
but
and
you
slow
know
them
I'm
down.
running the ball. So he don't
Texas
press.
A&M ready
I
to
ran
go
out.
with
Why you
another
pressing
first
me,
down. To the air, it's Reed. Got it. Fighting off the
Got it,
defender.
boy.
Breaks
Saw
free,
right
he
home.
might be gone. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aggies. They
How about the
build
Mags?
this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this offense
Yeah, you taking your nap yet,
continuing
man?
to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win.
Call the
But
plan
still
on
throwing
your
the
ass.
football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes
Till
at
you
the end of this
thought
game.
outside gonna be.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Wants to throw on first down.
Sack that nigga.
And
Look
down
at
he goes. He had a lot of time to do something
him.
and
Trying
ends
to
up
figure out
taking
his
the
life,
sack.
man.
And this has been the story of the night.
One
The
time.
offensive line getting beat up. And
man.
this is why this team is losing. You got to
Have a
protect
spot
your
for a
quarterback.
punk-ass
This
quarterback.
defense has had a
He like to
field
take
day
off.
with their 5th sack of the game.
The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last
Yeah,
play.
man, Eli Reeks over there. He's a play for Bama.
Working
dropped
that left side now. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh,
Intercepted. left, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs
I'm glad I got
trying
the
to
pick
do
for
this.
you. I know
Tag
you're
them
going to
stats,
pick my
get the
team.
INT. Nice job by this D.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Finds a man in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on.
There he goes.
Bro, I'm sick of these niggas.
The 20.
I'm
The
sick of
10.
these niggas.
Touchdown,
These niggas
Razorbacks.
get the hole on
How
me.
about this back staying on
Bruh.
track and getting it in on the option?
Where's my
This guy's had a big role in
D-line?
this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his
This
5th
nigga's
rushing
hitting the hole
touchdown
on
on
me.
the year.
I want to put
He's
my
been a
second
factor
string.
for these guys offensively.
You think they keep running on him? That's a different nigga.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously...
Alright, put my second string in. Put my guys in, man. Let them get a little action.
You got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Go ahead. Let's go. Oh my God.
Stopped
man.
in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're
The whole
trying to ice
team
this
crowded
game by
to the
running the
line.
football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The give and tick, 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 tick.
Come on.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it
Get
over.
older.
It'll be
You
3rd
just
and
sleep in your
long.
room by yourself. When you sleep in your room continuously by yourself,
He's looking
and I
downfield
stop
to
catching
throw.
you in my room,
Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them.
I think he missed it.
And that is no good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but you have a 20-point lead. Life is good.
Well, that was going to take a Herculean effort by that kicker, and he just didn't have enough leg on that.
Oh, now you want to.
Looking for room. It's Russell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Come on.
And the Razorbacks are in the hurry up. Jackson gonna throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
How about that snag, man? Some people need 2 hands to catch the football. He just needs 1. Like, big-time play, catches the ball, and then doesn't fall down. After the catch, still wants to get more yards, get upfield, and create the explosive play. That was a fun play to watch.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first.
Going for it all.
That's a pick.
Ball's out of bounds, incomplete.
Oh, shit, that was a pick.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Oh, that bullshit again.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down so much here in the 4th.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires toward the end zone.
Oh, this game cheated.
Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field.
On plays like that, I should be
still down a couple possessions. Still need
some
some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Trying to make this a
And
game.
they did tack on the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a 1st down and protect this lead. The offense changing the play.
Go, man. I should have gone.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Razorbacks take their 1st time out. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll try it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he had just enough to will that one home. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. Pocket breaking down. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. They want that clock to run. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Trying play action. Starts to scramble to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
And that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage, let him start roaming, because now it opens up my defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't find it to be open, couldn't make a completion, but you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down.
Come on.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Oh, y'all finna go deep.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
There
Fires to the wideout. Snares it outside. It's Marshall.
All the way out to the
43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I gotta stop.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Y'all cheated. Yeah.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Come on, throw it to 6. Go deep, 6.
Jackson gonna throw it.
Yep.
Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Right on target this time. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Goes high to pull it in. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times wings and win this rivalry game.
Oh, yeah.
This has been a
Go sleep in
presentation
your
of EA
bed.
Sports College Football. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer,
Malia.
and Bobby Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
I had a turnover this game. Killed me on that